Germany's EuroBasket Domination plus Biggest Tournament Winners, All NBA Podcast. When fans look back at EuroBasket history, Germany was never considered a perennial powerhouse. For decades, the team was seen as a solid competitor, but rarely one of the tournament's top contenders. That narrative, however, has dramatically shifted in recent years. Germany's EuroBasket domination not only shocked the basketball world, but also proved that the country is now a legitimate force on the global stage. In this episode of the All NBA Podcast, we dive into how Germany pulled off its incredible run, what it means for the future of European basketball, and who the biggest winners from the tournament really are. Germany's rise didn't happen overnight. For years, the program struggled with inconsistency, often relying on a single superstar to carry the load. Dirk Nowitzki was the first true global icon for German basketball, but during his prime, Germany couldn't quite surround him with enough elite talent to capture a championship. Fast forward to today, and Germany's roster is stacked with NBA players who have found chemistry and balance, turning the team into a juggernaut. Dennis Schroeder, Franz Wagner, and Daniel Theis headlined the roster, and each of them played key roles in pushing Germany past the traditional European giants like Spain, France, and Slovenia. One of the most impressive aspects of Germany's domination was their discipline on both ends of the floor. Unlike other squads that rely heavily on one or two stars, Germany's strength was depth and cohesion. Schroeder's leadership at point guard gave the team a steady pace, while Franz Wagner's two-way versatility elevated them in crunch-time moments. Theis, often overlooked in the NBA, was a defensive anchor and brought a physical presence that European basketball thrives on. This combination of veteran poise and young talent gave Germany an edge that opponents simply couldn't match. But Germany's victory wasn't just about their roster, it was about timing and culture. The team came into the tournament with momentum from their FIBA World Cup performances and carried the confidence of being able to beat anyone. For years, critics claimed that Germany lacked the killer instinct needed to win on the international stage. This run silenced those doubts. Every game showcased their resilience, their chemistry, and their willingness to sacrifice for the bigger goal. In a tournament known for shocking upsets, Germany looked like the team that was always in control. So who were the biggest winners of this EuroBasket? Obviously, Germany comes out on top. This championship cements them as a new power in international basketball and raises expectations for their performance in upcoming global tournaments, including the Olympics. For Dennis Schroeder, the victory was career-defining. Often labeled as inconsistent throughout his NBA career, Schroeder proved he can lead at the highest level when given the right system. Franz Wagner also walked away a huge winner, solidifying his reputation as one of the best young international stars and a player with a bright future in both the NBA and FIBA competition. Beyond Germany, EuroBasket as a whole was a winner. The tournament reminded the world that international basketball is no longer a two-horse race dominated by the US and Spain. The depth of talent across Europe is incredible, with countries like Slovenia, Lithuania, and Serbia boasting NBA-caliber stars. Germany's win adds yet another layer of intrigue to the future of international competition, and it makes fans excited to see how global basketball continues to evolve. Of course, there were also losers in this story. Teams like France and Spain, both expected to go deep, failed to live up to their reputations. Luka Doncic and Slovenia showed flashes of brilliance but couldn't finish the job. These setbacks highlight how quickly the balance of power can shift in international basketball, and Germany's victory is proof that preparation and chemistry can outweigh star power alone. In the end, Germany's EuroBasket domination wasn't just a surprise, it was a statement. It proved that the nation has moved beyond the Dirk Nowitzki era and into a new golden age led by a collective unit. The win redefined expectations for German basketball and forced the world to recognize them as more than just underdogs. For fans of the game, it's an exciting reminder that international basketball is at its peak, and the next tournament could bring even more chaos and glory.